Hello and welcome to Mainly for Men, and as the title implies, this is a program, fellas, just for you. For the next half an hour, we've got some very interesting items lined up for you. For instance, we've got some new inventions to show you on the automobile. Then we have a very exciting piece on shark fishing and a few delectable damsels scattered all over the place. Now, take this one. She's not the moving variety, but she is a very famous young lady called Venus de Milo. A little bit plump for me, although she had a few Romans getting a bit hot under the old toga round about the 4th century. But ideal woman-wise, she's not my cup of tea. Talking of ideal women, we thought it would be a good idea if we asked 4 eminent men about women who they thought the girl most likely for them. And first of all, here's actor-singer Paul Jones.
I suppose really everybody's rules start with basic sexual attraction. But there are qualifying factors even in that. I don't mean to say that I can't find anybody sexually attractive unless first I find their mind extremely interesting. I mean, that would be far too precious. It's just that I have to sort of feel that somebody would be interesting. You know, one has to talk afterwards and so on. And
David Bailey, the ideal woman for you.
An ideal woman, well, that's sort of difficult because I think every woman's sort of my ideal woman. I mean, they're all lovely. Some are just lovelier than others. I mean, some women physically are marvellous when they're long, tall and skinny, and others with big tits. And I mean, there's different types of women. I mean, it's like an ideal car. I mean, there's no such thing as an ideal car because a Rolls Royce has got qualities that a Ferrari doesn't. I think that the sort of ideal woman should be like a fella. I mean, the more tweaky they are, the more liable they're liable to go wrong, like Ferraris. I think an ideal woman should go along with you.
Preferring the looks of home to away, footballer Georgie Best.
I think the most beautiful girls in the world are definitely the English. I've been almost, well, everywhere in the world, and I would say they're definitely the English girls are the best looking. Yeah, I prefer them to have long legs, very long, nice shapely legs. I don't like makeup, so she'd have to wear hardly any at all. As it is now, fashions change so quickly and so often. I'd like her to change with them and not sort of lag behind. I'd like to pick some of her clothes as well. Well, not pick them, but have a bit of a say in what she wears. And I'd like her to do the same with me. All in all, she's going to have to lead a pretty hectic life. So as far as I'm concerned, she's going to have to be really something.
Something on the subject now from model agent Gavin Robinson.
When you're out, everybody turns around and looks at her and you're very proud. And yet when you're at home, she's just like dear old mum. She doesn't cook like mum, of course, because men are the best cooks. If you think of the famous models of today and the famous beauties, without their makeup and their hairpieces, as I don't suppose there would be an ideal woman. They'd all be plain and simple and attractive like most of us men, I suppose.
Men say they know just what to do to make up an ideal woman. Talk about hair, clothes that you wear as part of the ideal woman. I want to find a man who'll take me as I am. Dressed by Dior, diamonds galore, show off the ideal woman. Shiny black car, acting like a star, might make the ideal woman. I gotta find a man who'll take me as I am. She's an ideal woman. I want to find a man who'll take me as I am. I figure that's nice with curves that entice. That helps an ideal woman. Perfectly made and all well displayed. That is an ideal woman. I gotta find a man who'll take me as I am. I just want to be attractive to a man because of me. If men would only see that I'm their ideal woman and I'm
And very nice, too. It's the only way to do the dusting, I can tell you that. Now then, these days we're finding ourselves with much more leisure time on our hands. What to do with it all? Well, there are lots and lots of things we can do. One thing is the increasingly popular sport of shark fishing. We sent our Mainly for Men team down to the south coast of England to find out all about it.
The fishing village of Looe in Cornwall. And every day during the season, a couple of dozen boats put out from here to go shark fishing. This is the headquarters of the Shark Angling Club of Great Britain. It was founded 15 years ago, and since then, there have been 56,000 sharks landed at Looe. The 498-pound one you see there is a British record. Raymond Pengelly, our skipper for the day, is the man that brought it in. The trip out is about 15 to 16 miles. The cost of the boat for the day is £12, complete with skipper and bait and tackle. That's the Eddystone. The bag is full of decomposing pilchards, and it's called politely rubby-dubby. You'll see the use in a moment. And this is the bait, pilchards again, in salt. Over the side goes the rubby-dubby bag. As soon as the boat has stopped, swish it about in the water, allowing the oil and bits of flesh to drift back along your course. This attracts the sharks. Bait the hook up with 2 pilchards, usually. Then over the side with it, and pay out the line until the cork float is drifting about 60 feet away from the boat. Then the tourist piece, in goes a halfpenny from the skipper, so say, to buy a shark. Then comes the long wait. At least we hope it's not too long. Ours wasn't. It's a very pleasant way to spend the afternoon. The sun shining, the boat bobbing, and then the sound of the line coming out from the reel. The moment you hear that, you know that the battle is on. And it is a battle. Ours was quite a small shark, so Raymond Pengelly said, but my arms were nearly pulled out of their sockets several times. And it's quite a long fight. You see he's wearing a glove. This is to protect him from the rough skin of the shark and also from the teeth, which would take his hand off. Over the side goes the gaff into the shark's jaw, and he pulls it aboard. Everybody scatters. When you've caught a shark, you're then entitled to fly a yellow flag. This one below a blue one, meaning that it's too small to weigh, in fact about 45 pounds. It's an exciting day out, a pleasant way to spend the day. And if you're feeling down in the mouth, why not try it?
Certainly a sport you can get your teeth into. Dave over there gave me that line, and was he glad to get rid of it. Now then, we come to our girl of the week. She's a fashion model. She's 34, 24, 34, and here she is now.